Hello, folks. Welcome back. We got more LTA North VoD reviews. It is our last game to go through Week 3, the tiebreaker between the expected third and fourth seeds. You know, from the start of the split, we expected this matchup. No surprises whatsoever. TL versus FlyQuest. So that being said, excited to dive in and see how this one went, how it looked. Thanks so much for tuning in. As always, follow me everywhere at CubbyXX. Likes, comments, and subs help a lot. And I stream these live on Twitch. If you guys want to join the chat, hop on in. We can go from there. Anyway, that said, let's get into the tiebreaker game. Okay. All right. No Vern, Zyra, Varus. I'm so surprised that Ashe makes it all the way here, man. This Ashe champ is still so not okay. I do like the Talia ban. I feel like that's warranted against APA. I think APA's earned this one. Skarner first pick, OP pick. We get Corky Vi for it. TL, we get Cassante Azir. I mean, a beefy top side. I do think that the Cassio pick, again, is really good here. And I'm kind of curious to see when teams start denying this from quad. Since I think APA is probably the only other mid laner that's, like, plays it as a champion. But, I mean, you're playing, like, when I think about Cassio and Cassio games, it's all about range. And, like, how much, like, you can interact with the comp, right? If we're Cassio and we're able to play within Cassio's range, which is limited, it feels good. Like, we can actually play into these champions, right? That's about, you know, what else can we get to try and open up space and open up range for Cassio. I think that the DPS of this champion, like, legitimately, I think they beat Mountain Soul in this game. And I looked at the draft and, like, see Cassio and Bessa. I'm like, yeah, they can actually outscale Mountain Soul. Like, this champion's just filthy if you're able to do damage in fights. So, I do like what FlyQuest's been doing with, like, I feel like they're playing... Obviously, Quad is a fantastic Cassio player. But I think that a lot of the angles they're taking Cassio in are actually quite good. This being another one of them, right? So, yeah. Ambessa picked up. We do know the Corky's bot here, so we don't preserve that flex. We do secure Ambessa. We do secure Renata Ashe. Ashe falling this far in the draft was surprising to me. Especially because I think Ashe is a really solid matchup into Corky. That said, I think the Kai'Sa ban for sure warranted. Caitlyn does, like, it does provide some more headaches for these two champions in particular. I'm still very pro Ashe. The 90 caliber net, though, like, for Cassio and the range that Kate plays at is tough. Is the lane more important this year, even with lane swap still being viable, or is at least the CC that OP? It's the damage. And the feats, and, like, your ability to snowball. And if you're playing Elise and you get feat, then you get, like, a lot of pen on your boots when you upgrade. And then the Blood Song, too. And then Nico is just, like... I actually think Nico and Renata is good. You get to match circles, and you have a better lane. So, yeah. And we can make space for Cassio. Main Elise jungle. I also love Elise jungle. I played jungle back then. The Mel. Mel's still disabled. All right, so TL, I favor TL early. I think that their lanes are better early on. I think it's important to at least try and affect the Cassante and Bessa matchup early, because if Cassante does get ahead, he can really push an advantage forward. So if I'm TL, I think that we try and play for grubs, try and play for topside, and I think Cassante ahead is good. Bot should win in isolation. Just Ashe Renata, like, has more range than this bot lane for FlyQuest, so yeah, a heal already blown. Was she? I don't know. We didn't see her play at all. Oh. Ooh. Oops. A rare oops from Impact. We do love the Impact Cassante. I think Impact is all baller. That's pretty crazy. That's good juke there from APM. I already kind of scrubbed this VoD because there was a caller that like wanted to talk about APAs this year. It's like a, but it's still kind of like the first main watch. I had the Super Bowl on. It's my last day of football. The hobby won. Nice hold there from Impacts. And then I know APA is low here, but Casio was out of mana, so I don't think it was as close as it looked. I mean, is Umti just like allergic to full clears? I mean, I will say, like, impacting top here, the wave is frozen. It's pretty good. We did talk about getting Cassante ahead. So I don't think it's the worst drop in the world. Like, you're going to lose out on bot potentially here, too. Like, just given, like, where the lane was at. You think Umti's holding TL back more than APA? So far this season, I'd say yes. But like at Worlds, I thought APA's champ pool was a problem. Friends, just to watch the most humiliating ass whooping. I mean, as a Chiefs fan, you haven't been whooped that hard in a long ass time. That's for sure. You want Yuji on TL? Oh, shit. I mean, I actually think it'd be a decent setup for him. I think my biggest concern about Yuji at the next level is actually he's just used to playing with like a winning bot lane, like he for the last couple of years, and he would have a winning bot lane here. What's up, Palace? Whoopo. Space this pretty well. Nice. Good W from Impact. Whoopo did space that well though. And that is grubs, right? Placing Umti this offseason, I heard a rumor that Umti was considering going back to Korea. But I can't like substantiate that. Like I don't know like how far it got. Like I knew that Pioshik was gone after last offseason. I did. Like I knew he was going back to Korea. Like that was happening, you know? It wasn't like that with Umti this offseason. But I just heard like he was thinking about maybe heading back to Korea. I don't know if he would have had a spot or not. So maybe that factors into it. I'm not sure. Yeah. Wait, Whippo greeting for the fruits hurts later? What? I mean, I despise both these champions, but, you know, it's fine. A double flash out of bot lane's good. Oh. I don't even know if he had the flash here. I see to get slowed. They would have been slowed again. Okay. Place anyone if they bomb out of Brazil under Spawn's leadership, but I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what kind of upgrades they can make, frankly. Like, I don't know if UG for Umti is an upgrade. I think that the way that TL plays, Umti is actually important to that. I agree that he hasn't been good so far this split, but I do think that like he does fit TL style really well. I know it may not be popular because like he's not perceived as the strongest player, but stylistically, I think he is a very good fit. And I don't know who you replace him with. Because like, I don't think if you put Yuji and TL and you play the style they're playing now, that's not Yuji's comfort zone. And it's a little bit too hectic for Yuji. And a pretty big ask for like a rookie jungler to come in and play like that, you know? I think the rest of the teams are better than TL. I don't agree with that. I still think Impact's like been really fucking good. I think Core's still playing really well. I think Yon's still playing really well. C9 so far this season? C9's been fine. I mean, the match against 100 Thieves is a bit of a bummer, but I thought that FlyQuest, like, beat themselves a bit against C9, but I don't want to take away from C9. I do think C9 played a really nice series. It's been good to see Thanatos, like, really, I think, playing okay. For me, it's actually been Vulcan who's probably like, playing the best. Been a big Vulcan fan so far this season. All right, good play. Yeah, Vulcan's been playing really well this season, so I think him and Sven have been like pretty solid. And that's for me has been the biggest thing with C9. I don't know. I mean, sometimes off seasons like can be good for people. You know, you get a lot of time like since you've seen him play again, different environment. Playing with Sven could help. Ooh. I think the play is to hook him back in, and it was missed. Because if you hook, yeah, APA is laughing. Oh no, that was an oops. At least he laughs it off. I'm okay with that. Good flash, good pressure. I mean, TL are doing okay. Like, we didn't talk too much about, I guess we didn't review the goals for them early. I think they do have Cassante up, which is important. Like, again, Cassante gets to Iceborne early, and you can push around a lot of matchups. I think it's a really important point to get Cassante to. All right, nice. Huh. As for even grubs, I can't get mad about not overloading with grubs. I do think we've, like, LTA as a region has been pretty lazy with overloading with grubs so far to start off the split. Definitely been, we've talked about it a lot on this stream, but I think right now, if, like, your FlyQuest, I mean, attacking APA is actually a decent move. I kind of like how Umti's hovering APA here. So I think that the Flashless Azir, like, with the Vi too, you can definitely punish with Cassio. Oh, no. Oh, God. Ah, that's not good. Ooh, quad missed. I think Busio's a little bit early on this. He does trade out his flash for yawns, which is worth, but if quad hits the Q, it's winning. He just missed his first Q. Yeah, I mean, there are other games where APA's played Azir, and it's somewhat defendable. This game was not one of them. I thought week one, he played a really good Azir. We want APA to pull out the Yone. Yeah. This is feats. Oh wait, I mean it's objective feats that we still need the kills. I don't think it's gonna happen. Oh no, not this play. Oh, okay. So we have a trade, right? Oh, I guess FlyQuests are fighting for feats. I can't read. Wait, no, feats should be secured, no? Because it's Drake, Grubs, Rift. So feats should be for TL on blue. I'm not trolling. I am Blippo misses R here, which is a bit of a bummer. Good walk by Yon. Because I think if Blippo hits that, then like it's actually a decently winning fight. And then this happens. Like, oh god. I mean, yeah, it's not much to say there. The Umti pulling the Nico into the team is a no bueno scenario. A redemption though, no. Wait, so that's actually feats for TL? Oh wait, no. FlyQuest got it first because of 3 kills. I think the Bernardo ult's okay. It's just this is just so gross. Please show the TL coaching booth after this. Oh, missed opportunity. See, I feel like APA should actually do that more often based on what happened in this game. I feel like our man tried to be the hero a few too many times. That's nice. Just don't know why FlyQuest like opts in to fight this afterwards. You know, like this is a good play by TL and APA. I know that we have Ambessa ult, but you can always just R out and like actually get out of the fight, and we can maybe like play for Cassio on top side instead. TL, like you're looking at this like, hey, we just get a bomb fight, right? Why doesn't Corky flash? Probably thought he was not in range. Like wasn't expecting this angle. Yeah, Masu could have flashed over it. It was actually a decent route by Busio too. Good take from TL. That's a really, really sound play. Yeah. Actually got away with it too. Nice flash by Masu. It gets you out of the true damage from the W. Oh, Inspired actually gets out of this too. Yeah, I mean, that was a good play, right? Like, it's just that there are too many other bad plays from this game that, like, we can't say that Azir had it, or AP had a good Azir game. Yes, that was a good play. I don't know. I think that too many teams are like... So if I'm TL here, I think too many teams are like playing Otacon, like we have to fight and die now. Like we'll just trade out some kills for the gold and get you off the map. I actually like the way that I'd rather see this from TL, because like our power in a fight right now is nothing, right? And we have this up. So I'd rather see TL like exit and then deploy on map, play these two lanes, and then actually like go for a fight when FlyQuest tries to defend this. I don't like the fact that like they just fight now, because I feel like they have a free exit. So I think this is a little bit of TL like seeing red, even if they do get quad off the map. I think that TL's map right now, they don't have to fight this. They can actually retreat, reset, and then play from there. And use Otacon to like, you know, still get something positive, but have a more powerful fight with your ults up. Because they were in a spot where FlyQuest had more ults up than them, and TL just like took the objective and won the fight prior. So, like, just basic rules of the league, right? Like, why fight again? Yes, Otacon allows for you to break those, but what happens if you can take Otacon, the respawn, and, like, a big power play to take turrets, actually? I'd much rather see that. I think a lot of teams are defaulting to, like, oh, we have Otacon fight, right? Like, yes, you took down Quad, but was it really that valuable? You know? I think that's all they got. Yeah, it's not worth. If you make a clean play with your ults up on a turret, you can definitely, like, get a... You can get more. You can definitely get more. I mean, he got quad, which is worth. So, you know, if you want to hate Yanya, at least, you know, at least try. Good play. Damn. I do think he has to flash that. All right, another Drake. It was following up on Jan's play, but yeah, that was good. Don't worry, we go back to stinkers, unfortunately, here. It's not the best flash. That sucks. Nice trap from Team. I feel like Busio should just like press R and buffer the ECA, and then you just save your flash that way so you can make something more impactful later on. Like flashing and dying as Nico sucks. Like you can't get a power play later on. I'm not sure why FlyQuest like fight this one so hard when they can just cut. They can just play wave. I mean, I also don't love the... I mean, Blippa does flash this, so... I can't even complain about core ult. I don't think we're gonna review LTA South and like post it on YouTube, but we might do a stream where we go over some of the games. Yeah, definitely gonna stream. Like we'll do VoD review, of course, of like the games coming up. But yeah, I've talked too much about LTA South and being a fan to like not do it. I feel like I'd just kind of be disingenuous for me to talk a lot about that and then not do anything about it on my own. So I feel like I should go over some of the games. Chance all the teams get knocked out? I'll go. What? Okay, mathematically, what is that? 1 in 16? It's not better than a 50-50. I'd say 30%. I have some faith in Pain and Loud to like maybe to make a run. I don't think it's straight up embarrassing in A. I actually think Pain's a decent team. I mean, keep in mind, Pain beat 100 Thieves out of the World's Play-ins last year, so... Yeah, they do. I think FBI like is a big upgrade for that team. I think FBI is like exactly what they needed. I think that was the best pick of the offseason. I really feel that way. Wow. How'd this get so one-sided? Like, it's a good play on a yawn. I guess quad. For me, quad probably needs to step up a little bit more here after the R. Like, I don't know what he's respecting. Like, because like again, Azir doesn't have his skills up here. Like, he just queued, so I think that this is where he can actually walk in. He's respecting Gasante W, which is fine, but I thought the quad, like, you could have played a little bit more aggressively around that for quad. I think calling FBI a side grade at best is very disrespectful to FBI and what he's done in the LCS. Yeah, no, FBI is a beast. I thought he played well last year and NRG. I know NRG didn't have the results, but I thought he was playing fine. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, he just brings experience, which I think that team like really needed. And that, like, he's a pretty solid, like, consistent player, you know? Like, having that in a team that, like, is so volatile, I think is just really nice. I mean, River is more experienced, but FBI for sure is more experienced than Tomo. And, like, I mean, the team's talking about, like, how he's tempering aggression and has a level head. I mean, there's definitely value in that, especially for a team that, like, was so, like, so fast-paced, which was, like, for better and worse, right? Really good ult here from Blippo. I mean, that's the difference in this fight. That and this boost you all is really solid. I think this is where APA could have played this one differently. I talked about this on Hotline League last night. Yeah, that's a bad send. That's a bad send. Again, like, I think a lot of the theory of this comp, like, that I have, we haven't talked about this as much, but, like, for TL in the later stages, our carries outrange the FlyQuest carries, right? So if we're TL, we should be thinking, hey, how can we play with space? I could play off Ash slows and Ws and open up space for Azir. So, yeah. I thought Tomo played decent with 100 Thieves, too. I just think FBI is a stronger player and a better fit. I don't know the parameters. I think it's up to them in the org, frankly. This was an oopsie. Did the umpty drift happen? Yeah. Package deal to someone? I don't know what you mean by that. Oh, meaning like they're players in the end? We'll see. I'm pretty confident that quite a few of those players will get picked up, especially if they keep on playing the way that they are, you know? It was not a good play, for sure. Oh. Whippo. Yawn is no flash still. I do respect the timer. If he hits that, it's probably fight over, honestly. It's kind of tough for FlyQuest to follow up, but you are Ambessa. I hope Under Thieves doesn't kaboom. I like the people that they have over there actually a lot. I think Jungle Juice and Golden Glue have and Spooks have like done a nice job the last couple of years. Like really like try and encourage the guys to be like upbeat, positive people, and I think that shows in their success too. So yeah, this is not great for APA here. I mean, good find from Inspired, but like APA again is kind of. I just don't think we have our rules right here on TL. I think that where APA is at after the wave is dead should be where Impact's at. Or like Core. I don't think that. I think that APA needs to be like further up by Yawn. And not this far back, especially like when Vi's on this side of the fight. Because what Inspired does to engage this fight is really like Inspired plays this really well, but APA kind of gives this angle. I just love how Inspired goes on Yawn and then flashes out of this. And Masu outplays him too. Like yeah, Yawn flashes out, but then Blippa cleans it up. It's solid. Yeah, he should EQ down, but also I don't think that we have our rules right as TL in this fight. I think that you can mark that flank with Core, not APA. Like I think you want APA and Yawn like peppering the Casio. Yeah, he flashed the end too. It was bad. Also, quad just like not dying because Ashe and Azir were not on quad at all. Very good for FlyQuest. Not the condition that TL wanted. Yeah, in this game. No Drake. FlyQuest third seed. Alright guys, thanks so much for tuning in to VoD review. Congrats FlyQuest getting third seed. No TL being fourth and not exactly what they wanted, but we'll see what they can do in Brazil. All sins are forgiven if you do well in the bracket. That's going to be it for VoD review for week 3. I'm excited to see LTA North and South cross. It's going to be fun. Until the next VoD review, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Likes, comments, subs help the channel a lot. Follow me everywhere at CubbyXX.